Making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Tyrese Haliburton.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Haliburton is out there with Jackson, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Tyrese Haliburton. Bain kicks to Morant. Pass to Smart. Now Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Morant. The Pacers pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And Turner throws it down.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Bain passes to Clark. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
A tough player. Mathurin loves to challenge defenders.
For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Morant passes to Clark. Smart with the ball. Top of the key, Morant. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Santi Aldama's checked in for Brandon Clark. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Indiana. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
And right now for the Pacers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Haliburton got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Memphis trailing here. Smart finds Bain. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Siakam, right side. Here's Mathurin, lays it up and banks it in.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to Eldama. Now Jackson. Shoots over Turner, and it's Memphis with another.
And great from deep, Jackson. No issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Now, here is Haliburton. Still without a basket. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So, we'll see Tyrese Haliburton go to the line here. That one's on Morant. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Now here's Morant. He had 27 points last game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And here's Morant, following the three-pointer by Siakam. A floater, rejected by Haliburton. And it's Morant missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Haliburton up top. Outside Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Jackson in the corner. Haliburton inside the three-point line. And Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. Outside, Smart. Now here's Jackson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mathurin against Bane. Siakam outside. Turner with the screen for Siakam to the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Timeout.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Checked in for the Grizzlies. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. In third, the Grizzlies. The Pacers fourth.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Here's Morant. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defensive Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And now let's get an update on Brandon Clark's injury. David, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
They grabbed their own miss, and that one drops for him.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here is Haliburton. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. To the middle. Takes it out to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Turner with a screen on Morant. Siakam for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Wants to get it to Bain, and does. Jackson misses. Indiana leading by 5. Haliburton kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. And he drives in. Great D that time from Bain. And it's Smart with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Over Jackson. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Haliburton. He gets that one. Haliburton's got 5 now.
Haliburton, with that strength that time, not going to let the defense deter him.
Morant kicks to Clark. Inside. Here's Bain. Lee pass was put in just the right spot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Haliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Back to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Bain. Here's Mathurin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's that time, Grizzlies fan. Here comes your Grizzlies.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Buffs jacked in. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Wells, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Now, here's McConnell. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Siakam, right side. Pass to Furphy. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Down low. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
And they also rank right in the top 10 in terms of fast break points. They don't force a lot, but when they get an opportunity, boy, do they like to get out on the break.
And with their field goal percentage as high as it is, it tells you about their patience, Greg, as a team, working the ball around as long as it takes to find the best shot possible. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Laravia's checked in, and it's John Morant in for Pippen. Now here's Morant. Can't hit that one. Now McConnell. Pass to Haliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Haliburton's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
McConnell against Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. To the paint. And Aldama slams it in.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
McConnell against Morant. Haliburton for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wells. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
1 second.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
McConnell passes to Freeman. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Grizzlies trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Huff. Morant against McConnell. And here is Wells. Ripped away. And here we go. Fast break. Haliburton's got it. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Tyrese Haliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Haliburton into the 2-guard spot.
Haliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Now here's Morant. No good that time. Pacers leading by 3. Haliburton finds Walker. And Johnson now top of the key. Pass to Haliburton. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Haliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Tyrese Haliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. And Aldama slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Aldama with the ball. Top and covering. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Haliburton kicks to McConnell. Back to Haliburton. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Huff, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Walker the pass to McConnell. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Now here's Wells. He's covered by Haliburton. And it's Morant missing.
Refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Haliburton with the bucket.
Talk about confidence. Haliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Tyrese Haliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And here's Morant. After Tyrese Haliburton was able to get the triple.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Jackson against Smart. And a wide open look for Haliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Aldama. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, it just his effort level was off the charts.
Now here's Turner. And here's Walker outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
That free throw, no good. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Walker in the corner. to Toppin. Off target with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Aldama finds Clark. Inside, Turner with the steal. Here's Toppin. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Haliburton. And he makes that one. Haliburton's got 25 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Wells. No good on the shot. Walker with some nice D. Indiana leading by 11. Jackson with it. Haliburton outside. Over in the corner, Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And Walker kicks to Haliburton. Over Morant. And Haliburton with the basket on the assist by Walker. Haliburton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Morant dishes to Clark. Pass to Wells. Aldama with the ball. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing. Pacers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Haliburton with it. 27 points for him. Pass to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Toppin. And it's off from 3-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Jackson finds Haliburton. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Haliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Picked by Clark. Morant with it. Picked up by Turner. And it's Morant missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Morant.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Jackson. Pippen against Haliburton. Clark, a screen on Haliburton. Such a wide open look. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The shot's good from Haliburton.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Haliburton against Pippen. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely, and he trims the lead to single digits. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And Turner kicks to Haliburton. Turner with a screen on Pippen. Haliburton inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bane. Now Clark wants to get it to Smart and does.
You have to account for Smart's scoring abilities. Great job by him of just noticing the defense being over-aggressive.
The Grizzlies have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. And so Smart nails both of them.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. The Grizzlies 4th.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Bane against Mathurin. Bane passes to Smart. Pippen kicks to Bane. And another miss by Memphis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by Indiana. Jackson comes over with the double. Outside, Bane. Over Mathurin. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And 12 points for Desmond Bane. Indiana leading by 6. Siakam outside. Back to McConnell. And he converts the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bane, no good. Indiana's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Siakam. So it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Grizzlies.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Morant.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
That one is no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Drop that one. The Indiana lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Jackson. Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with a screen on Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. It's so tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. The first one falls.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Siakam hits them both. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 7. Pass to Clark. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Payne. His three-pointers off the mark. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Misses in close. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Down low, Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Turner. Mathurin with the ball. Indiana again missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Clark sets a screen for Morant. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Payne against Mathurin. Haliburton on the wing. And the layup is good. Haliburton's got 31 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Outside, Payne. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Morant. The layup missed. Indiana leading by 4. Haliburton inside the three-point line. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Morant against Haliburton. Morant with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Clark. And it's all evened up. That's now 8 points for Brandon Clark.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And they recover it. Poked away. Outside, Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now, here's Haliburton. He's got 31. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Haliburton outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Haliburton. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Jackson against Smart. Haliburton passes to Turner. Basket counts. 10 points for Miles Turner.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height, length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Clark finds Jackson. Morant against Haliburton. They get the rebound. Jackson. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jackson's got 6.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Turner with a screen on Morant. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
That's good from Haliburton.
Haliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Now here's Morant. He's got 22. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. How his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 5 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
That's good from Morant. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Toppin. Back to Haliburton. It's over Morant. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Smart misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Indiana moving the ball over. Siakam kicks to Haliburton. And Bain pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Morant surveying the D. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Haliburton. Grizzlies making the shot. Shot clock at 5. Here's Siakam. Up and in on the layup. Siakam's got 8.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here's Clark. He's got 8. Smart finds Morant. For the 3. Walker with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Morant with the steal. From downtown, it's hauled in by Tyrese Haliburton. Haliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, and Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Haliburton against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And Aldama has it in the corner. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. He's got 10.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Walker. Left side, Haliburton. Walker with the screen for Haliburton. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Smart. No good on the triple. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Jackson passes to Haliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Haliburton's got 38 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Bain. 15 points in the game.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. The lead is 2. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now, here's Walker. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Morant against Haliburton. Morant passes to Smart. Over Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Clark. And here's Smart, guarded by Jackson. Fades and shoots. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Haliburton on the wing, guarded by Smart for the lead. And the layup is good. Haliburton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Morant. 25 points in the game. No good from Clark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Haliburton against Morant. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
The 3 from Morant. That one, no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. He wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Tyrese Haliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Moses Brown is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Haliburton. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
And both free throws good for Toppin. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
And they continue to control the lights.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Now here's Morant. It's up a three. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Haliburton on the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Brown sets a screen for Haliburton. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pippen dishes to Morant. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Laravia. Toppin covering. Morant, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Walker the pass to Brown. Back to Toppin. Brown kicks to Toppin. Brown dishes to Toppin. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Walker. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Wells. It's Morant in the corner. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 30 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Pass to Brown. McConnell against Pippen. Haliburton outside. Shoots over Morant. And it's Haliburton missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Haliburton inside the three-point line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Haliburton's got 45 points.
Boy, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pippen, the pass to Huff. Here's Laravia. Toppin covering. The 3 from Morant. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's McConnell. Throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Haliburton against Morant. Right at the free throw line. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Morant's got 34 points. Morant against Haliburton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's been ugly.
And it's in there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
McConnell against Pippen. Pass to Walker. All alone. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. 10 points for Walker.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Huff. Moravia passes to Wells. Hits the three-point bomb.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now, here is Haliburton. Here's McConnell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pippen down low. He's covered by McConnell. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Haliburton. Pass to Jackson.
Come on, man, take that.
Siakam, right side. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Second team. At the line for the Pacers. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Mathurin hits them both.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Clark. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Tyrese Haliburton.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
At the line for Memphis. One side.
And that one falls for Clark. Indiana leading. Haliburton outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Haliburton. Outside for Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton.
Haliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Outside Jackson. Clark up top. Pass to Smart. Pocket 6. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 4. Haliburton for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Haliburton. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Haliburton against Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Bain with the steal.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Now, here's Siakam. After the miss from Desmond Bain. Over Clark. Here's Mathurin.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Shooting for Indiana. Mathurin taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Mathurin.
You know, when you think about Mathurin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Good on both. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 40 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Clark.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that. You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Haliburton passes to Turner. Jackson with it. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant bats for 2 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 2.
by 1 point. Both free throws good from Morant.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now, here's Haliburton. Pass to Jackson. Back to Haliburton. To the middle. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Morant against Haliburton. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant grabs it in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Takes a step back. Haliburton for three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Payne finds Smart. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Back to Smart. Pass to Jackson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam looking around. Here's Haliburton. Count that one. Haliburton's got 47 points.
Haliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Here's Morant. And that one comes up a bit short. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Mathurin against Jackson. Now, here is Haliburton. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. He fires the 3. Hits the 3 to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
It's time to get up and get loud.
Here's Smart. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Outside for Haliburton. Siakam inside the 3-point line. Rebounded by Smart. And the Grizzlies with possession. It's a 3-point game. Morant against Haliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. Both good from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morant. Good. A huge shot to tie it up.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Morant against Haliburton. To win it. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point. Now, here's Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Now Smart. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Haliburton. Outside Jackson. Now here's Siakam. Toppin, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin, developing his stretch big skill.
Morant passes to Clark. At the tip.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I'll tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
They double team Siakam. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Mathurin. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Morant. Clark a screen on Haliburton. And stolen by Siakam. Jackson looking around. At the top of the key, Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Back to Toppin. And the Pacers another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Morant against Haliburton. And nothing is falling for him right now. Pacers leading by 8. Siakam outside. On the wing, Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Smart.
At the line for the Pacers, Jackson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Bain. Grant. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
And got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Grizzlies have gotten off to a cold start from the field in overtime, just 1 of 5. Here's Morant. And good. He hits it again.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Pass to Haliburton. Tapping a screen on Morant. Here's Haliburton. Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Siakam. Back to Haliburton. Now Toppin. Jackson in the corner. Haliburton outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Haliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pacers.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
And funny that after 4 quarters of really looking like this was a pick-em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against Memphis.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Haliburton.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.